What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Techno. You guys can call me Chris. And today we got you guys an Arcane Odyssey video. 5 things I wish I knew before I started playing Arcane Odyssey. So real quick before I start this, I want to say that if there's any more tips that you guys have that I did not state, you can join the Discord and we can talk about it. You can let me know in the comment section, and I'll make another video, a continuation of this video, 5 more things, etc. And we can keep doing it to as much as we need. So if you guys got any more tips that I don't specify, let me know down in the comment section. Join the Discord. I'm going to be starting to make a looking for group section in my Discord, so you guys can make party noties and stuff in my Discord, and looking for building plans, etc. I am going to build my own anyway, but if you guys want to do all that, feel free to join. So yeah, join the Discord. I will have the links in the description for Arcane Odyssey Discord, the official Discord for that game. And like, subscribe as always. That being said, cue the intro.
Hey, my say.
Things I wish I knew before I started playing Arcane Odyssey. So first thing real quick is play with friends. Honestly, this one might be like an obvious one, but I really want to specify: play with friends. Okay, so the real reason that this is a really key feature is because bosses, there's 2 bosses right now I know off the top of my head. One of them I've encountered, the other one I've been told about, but I'm level 64. I have 12 hours straight yesterday. I streamed for like 6-8 hours on the game, and then the next 4 hours I was literally playing off stream. But there was a boss that kept me on him for 2 hours. I don't want to spoil the names, but you can easily find it in the Discord for the game. So if you guys kind of want to spoil yourself, join the Discord. My Discord people probably be talking about it, but the official Discord, because there are people making question posts about one of the specified or both of the specified bosses. But boss fights are really challenging. So bosses can really be like skill thing, challenging thing. I will tell you one thing. One reason you want to have a friend though is the bosses will respawn. If you die by yourself and you have to run back to that boss, the boss will respawn and regen all their HP instantly. So as long as somebody else is attacking them, the boss won't be able to regen unless you fight them too long, or away from him for too long. So one person fights. When that person's pretty much almost dead, he dies. The other person just stalls or fight him off a little bit until you get back. Vice versa. I will say that fighting the boss with a teammate, or the more people that fights him, the more people that hits him, once they hit the boss, he gains more, double the health, and then double again and double again. So if the boss has 1200 HP and there's another person hitting him, so there's 2 of you guys, now he has 2400. If another person hits him, he gains the same health back again, so he gets 3600. So it just keeps going. He keeps stacking his health until, depending on how many people are hitting him. Next thing I want to get into is shift to dash. So I'm gonna spawn into the game. Following up with what I said about playing with friends, I want to also add shift to dash. So get into the game, first time getting into the game, they're gonna already show you the controls. We already know to sprint is the control, and to cut on your mouse lock is alt. Shift is if you stand still and press shift, that's how you charge up. However, there's a hidden setting where you can change your dash, your dash to this dash to pressing shift. Because by default it's on double tap one of the directional buttons. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Click on your menu down here, click on settings, and right here it says dodging method. So by default it's going to be on double tap, but I highly recommend you cut your dash to shift. Why? Or you can do both. If you really don't mind, you can do both, but I'm gonna show you why shift is, in my opinion, better. If you're fighting a boss or anyone and you want to sprint, like you're sprinting right now, right? And you want to dash, if you double tap, actually let me cut it on real quick, it'll be easier. If you double tap W, you have to do that and it's kind of hard to keep your. All right, so back to what we were talking about. It's kind of hard to keep your momentum when you're double tapping and then trying to run as well. I mean, it is possible, but it's way, in my opinion, it's way more easier to cut on the shift and just tap shift with a separate finger and be able to sprint and fight, etc. That's just me. Quick intermission on the video real quick. I forgot to include this, so I gotta record this right now real quick. We are going to be having my staff application because I want the server to be way more bigger. So not include just Roblox or YouTube, but actual gaming and just community server in general. So if you guys join the Discord link, make yourself home because we are going to have our staff application. So if you guys want to join the staff or be involved with everything, feel free to enter put in an application and submit one, because we'll be doing interviews for staff because I have a lot of things I have to do and I want to get into doing. So if you guys want to join, feel free to. That being said, let's proceed back with the video. The next tip I want to talk about is turning graphics to 1 for boss fights. So going back into your settings real quick, your in-game settings, cut this to low, cut this off, cut off screen shake, apply, go into your Roblox menu, put the game on 1 if you're not playing on it already, and fight a boss. Now, I would love to show you guys a boss real quick that is why one of the reasons why I say this is because one of the bosses, if you've gotten up here, you guys should know there's a boss that's on one of these islands out there. And he has lightning that goes all the way around his body. He encases his body with lightning in the second part of the fight. That lightning can be hard to see, and it'll cost you the fight sometimes. By cutting the game to 1, you're making it easier to not only see the destruction of the map, so you can watch out for holes in the ground, but also you can easily see the bosses even when they're surrounded by their aura. Because I will say the graphics are really good, and sometimes they're a little bit too intense. So if you're struggling to see the boss while fighting them, please cut the game to 1. Tip number 4, you have 3 character slots and wiping a character is free. Also, I want to add on to that, you get 1 free stat point reset before you get to level 80 until they release the potion. So until potions brewing gets added, you'd only get 1 stat point reset for free, and you won't be able to stat point reset afterwards. However, if you get to level 80 and you still haven't used it, you lose it in general. So wipe your stats before you're level 80, but don't do it too early, okay? So that's just a quick little tip on that. I probably could have added that one, but yeah, that's honorable mention. But anyways, like I said, tip number 4, you have 3 character slots. Wiping a character is free. Use a character slot for making a support character, especially when you're playing with friends. So I say that because if you don't like a build and you're still early in the game, like level 10 or something, you can delete that character and start over, or you could just make another character. I would highly recommend making at least one of your character slots a support character for playing with friends or playing with people, because you're gonna need to play with people. You don't have to, but you're gonna want to. It's gonna be really beneficial. There's a lot of things to do in the game. It's a PvPvE game, mostly PvE, so you can play with friends and be a specific role like a support. I recommend dumping points into health for a support role, a tank role, and also being able to do something else, obviously. But having that role right there, people will want you in their clan. So if you want to start a new character, you got 2 extra slots, and you can always delete any character. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. I'm pretty sure though, if you delete that character, nothing passes over though. So, proceed with caution when it comes to that. But yeah, you can do that. Last but not least, dumping points into health isn't only a good thing. So following up with the last tip about making a character specifically with health, you also don't want to just put health on your main build. At least if it's a support character, that's fine, but on the main character, it can come back to hunt you in the butt. So basically, every time you increase your health, you're lowering some of your damage output, and it literally says it right here, slightly though. It's not too bad. So it's not like these other games. For instance, there's another game that I play, Blox Fruits. I'll just use that one for example, or even Grand Peace. Usually you want to keep health. Health is priority in builds, and you want to have a high health. But if you just put a high health and have like a balance on your magic and your strength, or magic and your sword, or sword and your weapon, you can really lower the damage output. So just upgrade when needed. I really want to say granted, there's no right or wrong on making a build, because it's PvE anyway, so like it's not heavily focused on PvP. But I will say that dumping points at the health is something you proceed with caution with. But I would say upgrade is still when needed. Like boss fights will tell you when you need to upgrade for health, because if they're doing way too much damage, then either A, that element you're weak to, or B, you are too low health. Okay, so this ain't one of those games that you just ignore health, because you definitely want to increase it, but don't put too much focus into just health. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, like and subscribe. If you guys got any more tips, please let me know in the comment section. Join the Discord. That would be nice. And I'll try to make a follow-up video to this. But I've been enjoying the game. As you can see, I got a lot of hours so far in this game, and I'm really enjoying it. So that being said, though, I'm out of here. Cue the outro.
Back on the trap, on the running, I'm beating this feature like Andre, no drowning. Niggas cracking me up for performance, they join on my live, but ain't counting no money. Put a track in your back, you sit back. You think the nigga ain't around to the dungeon? I don't cap when I say I'm a text back, I ain't in the mood to hear anyone talk. Light skin chick, she for me, real hair and petite, but to tell a nigga stop it.
Cute face, skinny waist, bad bitch, she a freak, so you know I'm a copy. Yeah, right, that's just nice, man.